I ran him for you.
Nice.
Shit. Had to be done.
Hello.
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep. Cool. Hey, good. How's it going?
Not too bad. Not too bad.
I wish this game. I need to just turn the volume down on it, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Uh, yeah, just like Xbox makes it. Oh, there we go. Okay. Xbox, I feel like makes it really easy when you can just do the balance of like how much do you want to go to chat and how much do you want to go to the game.
Right.
Um, but computer, I mean, it's different because there's all the different programs and everything.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah, what's up?
Not much. Just
Did your boss message you back about, or not your boss, your counselor message you back about that essay?
well, I had to present it tonight. Um,
How'd it go?
it went good. I thought. I mean, I thought it all sounded great,
Nice,
but
cool.
usually after because someone presented something right before me, and then after he's always just like, does anyone have any comments or questions? Or anything like that.
Hmm.
And then, someone said something, and then I was just like, yeah, good job, dude. And then I read mine, and then he didn't even say that afterwards. He didn't say anyone have any comments, questions. He may have just forgot, and then someone was just like, oh, did you type that out? And I was just like, yeah. And they're like, oh, bougie. And like, just kind of, said as a joke. And I'm like, yeah. And then fucking my counselor, like, he didn't type that
That's
out.
weird.
And I was just like, I just kind of laughed, and then someone was just like, yeah, AI or something. And I'm like, he was the one who recommended I type it out. Like, at first, I was just like, oh, I got to go get some paper, because I ran out of paper. And then, and because I was like, I don't have a printer at home, but I got a computer. He's like, oh, you got a computer? You might as well just, send me or I'll give you my email, and you can just type it out and send it to me. And I was like, okay, fine. And then he's like, yeah, well, and then after he said that little comment, he's like, I couldn't even read his handwriting. And I'm like, what are you talking about, dude?
Yeah, well,
Like,
my handwriting sucks too,
yeah,
so I
my
don't know.
handwriting was not
It's
that
weird.
bad to the point where he said something. He didn't say, he couldn't, like,
Yeah,
look
well,
at.
it's just like, why are they like negging you? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of fucking annoying. Like, it wasn't, like, in bad, like, giving me bad vibes or anything. Like, it was just, like, kind of a
Maybe it
joke.
was like supposed to be playful,
Yeah, it
I
was
guess.
it
Yeah.
was joking around, and I didn't like once think that
Okay.
they were
Okay.
attacking me, but like, um, I don't know. Afterwards, I wanted to text him and be like, "Was there anything I should have worked on it, or did it?" Because he didn't, he never once said, "Okay, you need to redo it" or anything. He just said, "All right, well, you're gonna present
Yeah.
the next one next week." And so I figured it was fine. I just didn't, He never really says anything after anyone's assignment anyway. He just asks if anyone has any comments or questions, and then we move on.
Yeah.
So it's not like I expected him to be like, "Good
Yeah, it's
job,"
weird.
you know.
It's
good.
also annoying that he thought you. Yeah, it's annoying that he thought that AI did it.
It was
I mean,
no, it was
'cause
someone
it doesn't
else.
read like AI did it.
It was someone else who
Oh.
said that. He messed around and was just like, he didn't type that out, and like you're just laughing, kind of like sort of, and then
Well,
someone
but
else.
that's what I'm saying is like that's the implication because like
Yeah.
you had to have typed it if it's on a typed page.
Right.
Like what do you
Right.
think somebody else fucking typed it for you? Like
Yeah,
that's weird.
right. And then
Um,
after he said that, someone else is like AI or something like that, and then and I was like, oh yeah, you know, he has seen 80% of what I wrote was what I typed, and it was on a piece of paper that I had written prior to that, so he
Yeah,
knows I
yeah,
had written
yeah.
majority of all that down. I didn't just, you know, fucking come up with it like through
Right.
AI and just, you know. So
Yeah.
and I
Did you use AI?
no, I mean there was a part in like the parts where I was talking about what I learned in class where I just looked up on on Google. I typed in like what
Mhm.
kind of stuff can you learn from like from trying to fix yourself from like physical and emotional abuse and stuff like that, and I just used some of the
Right,
of the examples in there and put it in my own words. I didn't like there was never like a sentence that I completely, you know, it was everything was my own words. There was some things I looked up to figure out like words I should use and certain terms
Yeah.
and shit like that.
Yep.
But and then
Yeah, I thought, like I said, it didn't seem like it seemed like how you talk. So
Mhm.
that's why I knew that you wrote it. Like that's why I was like, did you use AI? Because like if you would have been like, hey, what are some things I should put into this fucking essay? Like that wouldn't be a bad use of AI.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I did use when I was doing a prior assignment. It was like I can't remember what it was called. I did use Chat GBT or Gemini or whatever, and that did help a little bit. But for this one, I didn't use any of that. I just Googled stuff of like things that you know that help you when you're trying to, you know,
Right.
you know, avoid doing stuff like that. And yeah, and then yeah, I mean, it didn't.
Yeah, that seems good.
Yeah, so this next one is going to be a lot harder. I really am not going to wait till the last minute to fucking do it, and I hope
It's gonna be a lot harder, really.
Yeah, I mean, it's not hard.
Like what's
But it's just gonna
Okay.
take longer, and what I brought to him was not anything close to what it should have been, and I didn't realize that. Like it just says like write the amount of well, let me restart my game. It says write the abusive acts that you've done and how many times you have done them to your partner, and you're supposed to go to this control wheel where it shows all of these certain acts like emotional, physical, psychological, and then
Jesus.
all
Yeah.
these other ones, and you're supposed to write how many times you've done them, just a rough estimate. Even if it's a lot, then you write a lot, and then you just write out like important things or moments that of things that you did, you know, to explain that certain abuse, and then it's just like a bunch of other questions that you got to go through. It's like the biggest assignment. It's the final assignment of the whole class, so it's not gonna be easy. But
Okay. I get you. Oh, that makes sense then. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I get this done right, then next week will be my last class, and
Hell
I
yeah.
think I just
Okay.
have to do it one-on-one with him, because that's what I asked when I was going out the door. I was just like, so am I gonna do this next class? And then I schedule a one-on-one. He's like, he like didn't even say anything. He just like mumbled some shit like he didn't want to hear it or something. I don't know, dude. Sometimes I get the vibe he
Yeah,
doesn't like
huh.
me, but sometimes I know he's just an asshole, and he's rude to a lot of people sometimes, dude. It's so crazy.
Yeah, for sure.
How
Yeah.
he is such a good counselor, but he can be very condescending, compared to the lady that is
Yeah.
taking over him for sometimes, dude. Like, very rarely does she, but she is so sweet, so nice. You can just say anything without feeling like you're gonna get fucking reamed for it, you know? And like,
Yeah,
it's, it's just weird. Like, I don't know. And yeah, I see it happen to a lot of people in my class where it happens. He'll just call them out and like, you know, but yeah, it's weird.
Yeah. It sounds like he does that. Like,
Yeah.
he just doesn't sound like he like it. Like, one way of putting it is he doesn't take anybody's shit.
Right.
Like, okay,
Yeah.
sure,
He
but
doesn't-
like if there's no shit to be had, then and he just you're like, hey, was that okay, boss? And he's like, yeah, I guess if you're an idiot, and you're like,
Yeah.
all right, like he's not really saying that, but
Yeah.
it's sort of feels like, and you're like, okay, that was a little uncalled for. Like, I just came up and fucking read this thing to you guys, and then you're like, yeah, fucking chat GPT over here.
Right.
I'm like, oh, fuck you. Okay.
I don't know why my game is not working, dude. I can't get it to work. It's just fucking says stopping. I think my game was running the whole entire time my computer has been on.
I think it was too, dude. I kept getting confused because I would check Steam and it would be like, oh, you're playing Arc Raiders. That's why I texted you this morning, like, oh, how's it been? And you're like,
Yeah.
oh, I haven't been playing. I'm like, oh, well, it says you're online. Like, I even refreshed it, and
Yeah.
it said that when I got off work too. And yeah, I was like, oh, and then I go to YouTube and you were streaming there for a second.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so he's playing Night Rain. Like, what the fuck?
Let me restart my computer because it's not even letting me start the game
Okay.
up at all. So just give me 1 sec.
Okay. It'll probably be like you got 30 hours played. Like,
Yeah. No shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna